Now that the UK has voted in a special referendum to leave the European Union, a number of public figures have chimed in with their thoughts on the whole situation. One of those public figures, though, was someone a little unusual, Lindsay Lohan. So she went on social media to share her thoughts about why it's a bad idea to leave the European Union. And a lot of her tweets didn't really make a lot of sense, but I'll let you decide for yourselves. I'll give you a few of the examples. So she uses the hashtag be smart, pay attention, and work hard to buy Chanel official, remain where Sunderland, does Sarah Palin live there? LOL. So that was actually a caption on a video that she posted. We have the video for you. Let's just take a quick look at that. It'll just be a few seconds.
About half the British population can find out about new shit, new places. They never even fucking existed.
I don't know what any of that means. Anyway.
That was the kind of highbrow political conversation
well, that's,
you expect from the Lohan household.
I think that's what the funny thing is. I can understand the accents there. There's a few English guys, and I think she's just kind of like sitting in the background and trying to claw at little things to get involved in the situation, and she's just picking up words like Sunderland. Oh, what is that? Like that? She's just like trying to get involved in the conversation and then writing it down or going forward and tweeting as we see.
I love that. That's really one of my favorite tweets because there's no one part of it that makes any sense.
No, I was. See, the thing is with something like Twitter, it's sometimes you want to make a political point, and since you don't have enough room to make a sound political point, you'll find ways to like cut words out and and so I'm like, I don't know, maybe I'm missing something. Let me read it over and over and over again and see if there was like a real coherent point that she was trying to make there. But honestly, no. She also said, independent, why? Prove the UK will not trigger anger by allowing Sunderland to lower the UK pound. This impact will control all margins. It sounds like me listening, you're right, it sounds like me listening to Christian talking about sports, and then I want to be like part of the conversation, but I know nothing about sports. So I'll like text message Ben about something that I overheard Christian say about baseball, but the way that I interpret it is so wrong that you'll be like, what the fuck are
You're not alone. It's just a baseball conversation. No one gets
Can we see that tweet again? Can we, that's right. Nobody gets baseball. I'll go back to Ireland. Put that, be smart, pay attention, and work hard to, that's the first one. To buy Chanel official, hashtag remain where Sunderland to Sarah. So forget that. That one's too crazy to even, but the second one. Independent, prove the UK will not trigger anger by allowing, why is it in parentheses, right? To lower the UK pound. This impact will control all margins. Like, why is it capitalized? Like,
because the person who was saying that in the conversation in the room that she was in
she
said that with such emphasis that she's like, this needs to be
maybe she's smarter than all of us, and she's just making fun of these guys.
That's what I was thinking.
So right? I get it. Now I see what you were saying.
So she's
live tweeting because of your accent, but but no, I think you're right.
I think she's just live tweeting what's going on in that conversation. The first part at Independent, I think the Independent posted a tweet that said the pound sterling is plummeting. And she's like, why? Like, prove it to me. Or she's just trying to say what these guys or whoever's in the room are actually having a conversation. And she's just she's got the sound on to record what they're saying. It sounds like she's like, it's Siri's like trying to transfer what they're saying. You know when you hold down Siri? I think that's what's going on.
It might be. Now I'm starting to dig her. Like she's making fun of these guys. They're like yelling, and she's like, "Oh."
Well, that's the optimistic side of it.
Yeah, that is the optimism. That's the nice side. Like if we believe that. She also says remain. She talks about small shops a lot. Small shops should pay more attention. Okay. She talked about regulation a little bit. So I don't know how much truth there is behind this, but she said something about how leaving the EU will lead to the deregulation of, something in the UK, and that's going to hurt small shops. I don't know exactly what she's talking about, so it's hard to look it up and see if she's valid or accurate in what she's saying. But my favorite tweet of all was when she responded to the Daily Mail. I guess they wrote some sort of article about her that wasn't so nice. Let's go to graphic 6, and she's like, I am actually against Brexit. I am for Remain, so get your facts straight, you lazy cow. I just like the lazy cow part of it.
Yeah, so again, I think we might be onto something here. She said also clarified that she wasn't hacked, right? I think that she went on to clarify that it wasn't someone taking over. Cow isn't an insult that you hear in America.
She's imitating the Brits.
That's a British insult, like that lazy cow. It's an English thing or whatever, or Scottish people use it as well. So I think we might be onto something here. We might investigate this, that she could have just been either live tweeting or saying what her friend, who she was in the room with.
She's been punking us the whole time.
She's got one over on us.
She's a statesman.
Oh my God. All right. Well, she ended up deleting all of her
I seen it
tweets.
today.
So everyone was, captivated by what she had to say yesterday, mostly because none of it really made any sense. And then she also talked about Margaret Thatcher.
Boo.
And she was like, oh, what would Margaret Thatcher think about all of this? So I don't know. I think we should have her on our power panels. I think that, she would add a lot of value to them.
I mean, by the way, can we get her?
That would be fucking
That would
awesome.
be fun.
fun.
Yeah, let's not get ourselves.
clarify
It'd be a
this.
fun day. She's probably lovely.